just minutes from Bush Intercontinental Airport. 10210 Grogan's Mill Road, the only social media building in the Woodlands. Don't delay. Schedule a tour today by calling 713-777-7368.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM. Welcome to the WPL, the Woodlands Prime Lending Show. My name's Sidney Young. I am your host today. Hey, check this out, woodlandsprimelending.com. Go to the webpage, check it out. We have some we have a new webpage coming out on Friday. The newest webpage is going to be very, very interesting because it's going to walk you through like different steps if you want information about loans and things of that nature. So anyway, that's woodlandsprimelending.com. All right, Carlos, which camera are we in? One or two here? This one. All right. See, there's a couple of cameras here. I got to know which one to stare at. That way you can see me. Otherwise, you say, why is he staring off the wall while he's talking to us? Okay, join us online, all social medias. Tumblr. Yeah, how's that go? Tumblr. We have some audience in the studio, Delia. We got Tumblr. We got Facebook. We got Twitter. We got all the major social media sites. So tune in to us, Woodlands Prime Lending. Now, Woodlands Prime Lending Show is a show that's set up to do a lot of things for you. Okay? Woodlands Prime Lending is going to be having guests on the show coming up. Now, starting next week, we're on Monday through Friday. Tomorrow, we have a realtor coming on with eXp Realtor. We had what's his name? Alejandro Solis the other day. Alejandro was just wonderful. I mean, he gave some very good information about investing, lending, everything else. His organization has over 300 realtors within the greater Houston area. So we're privileged to have Amy Lampman coming on Friday. Tomorrow, we're actually having a show tomorrow. We didn't originally plan on having a show tomorrow, but something really cool has happened, and we have a special guest coming on tomorrow. So we made a decision to go ahead and do a show for tomorrow. Now remember, starting next week, Woodlands Prime Lending shows on Monday through Friday. I believe we're moving to about the 3 p.m. mark. Is that correct? 3 p.m. Monday through Friday starting next week. Now, let's talk about something. We're going to talk about realtors, lending, and all that stuff here in a little bit. But I'm going to talk about an event coming up tomorrow night in the Woodlands area. So if you're in the greater Houston area, listen to this, watch on social media. Maybe you'll watch the recording later on this evening. Thursday night, in the greater Houston area and the Woodlands area, take your family out, take your wife out, and go to Del Frisco's restaurant at Hughes Landing. Del Frisco's restaurant in Hughes Landing, which me and Delia have been there several times. She's sitting off camera right now. Anyway, you have the fountains out there. It's such a tranquil, romantic background. And if you've never been out there, Lake Woodlands is there. You've got Restaurant Row and Hughes Landing. I mean, there you go. I mean, Del Frisco's. If you're looking online, you can see Carl just put up the webpage. Incredible first-class place. Del Frisco's has a patio area, and on the patio area, they're having Taste of Bubbles. Taste of Bubbles, to my understanding, is going to be a pretty cool event. Now, you go over there, you go in for the Taste of Bubbles event. They have 12 to 15 different champagnes. Is that about right? And they have food. And by the way, somebody asked me today, were they going to have little bitty cracker hors d'oeuvres? Come on, man, it's Del Frisco's. They're going to have some good stuff, okay? And basically, about 80 to 100 people are expected out there. You'll be able to network with other professionals that are in the area out there. Come on out. It's tomorrow night, Thursday night, from 6:30 to at 10 p.m. Del Frisco's right here, Hughes Landing in the Woodlands, Texas. Okay, now let's move on. Now, I told you this show is going to incorporate realtors. This show is going to incorporate Woodlands Prime Lending. This show is going to incorporate investors. But let's reverse the clock back to my original statement. It's going to incorporate realtors. Now, realtors are a huge part of this process that we go through whenever you get a loan, whenever you want to buy a home, you want to buy some property, commercial, whichever it is. Realtors are a huge part of that equation. Now, in the greater Houston area, when I looked it up the other day, I'm trying to remember numbers, I think it was something like 82,000 plus realtors in the greater Houston area. Now, obviously, 82,000 realtors are not all active. You know, there's a couple of different places here in Houston that has academies that kick out realtors every couple of months. Now, let's go back in time. Used to be, realtor put a sign in your yard, and they list your home on MLS, and when the phone rang, they answered it, and they did a showing, and they showed your home. They pretty much talked to people that want to buy the home. Well, some realtors still operate like that. A lot of realtors don't, because they understand it takes more than that today to get your home sold. Why not have realtors compete for your business as a seller? SellerRealtorNetwork.com. SellerRealtorNetwork.com, where realtors compete for your business. Go on there, sign up if you're looking to sell. What we'll do is we'll have some realtors contact you, make their offers and why they should be the realtor that you select on SellerRealtorNetwork.com. If you're a realtor, go on there, sign up. It's free. How about free leads, huh? Boy, that's a good one. And get signed up, because the first 6 months Seller Realtor Network is operating, it's free for the seller, it's free for the realtor. After 6 months, guess what? It's going to change. And Carlos, give me some hand signs here. Carlos, me no compadre, hand signs, my friend.
Which one you don't like?
Oh, SellerRealtorNetwork.com. SellerRealtorNetwork.com. See, we're just having a camera, off camera, on camera conversation here. Okay, here's what we're going to do today. We're going to talk about some of the process it takes to go ahead and get a loan going. We'll also talk about some of the things you need to do before you go buy a house. An example. I have a relative called her mother. Love my mother. Anyway, she was looking for a home. Now, I told her, I said, look, now my mother's 78 years old. I said, before you go buying a home, she is out of Lake Livingston. She wants to move into the Woodlands, Conroe area. I said, before you go buy a home, because she's not from this area, lease a home for a year and figure it out. I said, then you're not rushed to go buy a home because someone's buying her property, so to speak. And so anyway, she went and leased a home in the Conroe area. And so if you are in this area and you're looking to lease, you're looking to buy, you got to have a realtor. Okay, and now I went through a process to find a realtor because whatever realtor helps her find a home to lease will be the realtor that's going to list her property, because she has lakefront property out in Livingston, pretty kind of a pricey property. But I want a realtor that's going to do more than put a sign in the yard, list it on the MLS, and when the phone rings, the qualifying questions. There's some great realtors out there. I'm not knocking realtors. By God, realtors are our lifeline at Woodlands Prime Lending. So, but there's some realtors out there. The first question they're going to ask you is, have you been pre-qualified yet? If you say no, they're going to ask you another question. Do you have a realtor? Well, yeah, I got a so-and-so realtor. Okay, get with them, get pre-qualified, and they can show you the home. Because that listing realtor is not going to drive out there on their dime and show you a home. You're not even pre-qualified yet. Now let's reverse that phone call. Okay, I'd like to look at the house you have on such street. Okay, are you working with a realtor? No. Have you been pre-qualified? No. As a realtor, that is a huge opportunity right there. You definitely want to meet with that client. You want to start that relationship. You want to make that drive out there. They don't have a realtor. They have not been pre-qualified. So the very first step is get them pre-qualified. Man, there is nothing worse, in my opinion, which tell you it doesn't really count for much, but in my opinion, is to get a couple out to a house, show them the house, get their emotions up, get their hopes up. Then let's connect them with a lender and let's get them pre-qualified. And guess what? They don't qualify for that house. Oh, but you qualify for this one. Well, now they're looking at this. They're looking up here, and they're had all these. Imagine, oh, we're going to do this, have this, and you come to them saying they're not qualified for this, but you're qualified for this. Man, that is a humongous emotional blow. Don't do that. Get them pre-qualified. WoodlandsPrimeLending.com. JC can go through the process, get them pre-qualified in a day's time, and then you know exactly where to take them to. When they call up and say, hey, we got pre-qualified, we still want to see that house we called you about yesterday. Well, let's see your pre-qualification. Okay, well, unfortunately, you're not going to qualify for that one because that house is listed at this. But, you know, they at the same time, even though it's listed more than what you qualified for, the realtor could probably still make an offer that fits within your qualification. They may not accept it, but they can make that offer. Or a professional realtor is going to take you shopping for something that's within that qualification. So, man, you know, if you're a first-time home buyer and you never dealt with a realtor, let me tell you, they're wonderful. Realtors go through tons of training. The professional realtors, they all have the ongoing education. They go through, first, the licensing process. They go through all that process, take a state test. They got to keep their ongoing education. They're familiar in the marketplace. They're familiar on what's selling, what's not selling, how to sell it. If you got a realtor that's been a realtor for a while, they know how to stage a home. They know how to sell it. They know how to put it on web pages, on social media. They know, and more importantly, they know how to get you financed. They have connections like Woodlands Prime Lending that can get you financed. If you're not paying cash for property, you're getting financed. Now, when you come to getting financed, there's so many equations in there. How long you been in your job? Okay, what's your last year's income tax return? And you all know, I'm just saying, you all know sometimes your income tax return don't match what you actually make. Sometimes it's a little bit less. You say, oh yeah, but we got that money buried out in the backyard. Well, unfortunately, that money buried out in the backyard doesn't count. Now, there are some programs where that money probably could count, and that's why you talk to a licensed loan officer, not me. So anyway, your income, how long you've been on the job, your current assets, your liabilities, how much do you pay, and your credit score. Now, credit score is important. You know, you got to have a decent credit score. They tell me somewhere around 620, something like that. But, you know, there's other programs on the private side as well. Okay, so credit is important in life, but in just my opinion, which I tell you really don't count for much, sometimes credit's not the deal killer. The only way to find out is to go ahead and get the process going. I'm telling you, get pre-qualified before you waste your time, energy, and thought process of buying a home. Go to WoodlandsPrimeLending.com, do the pre-qualification process, let JC contact you, let him get the information, everything. He's a licensed loan officer, everything's confidential, and he'll get you a pre-qualification letter within a day. And now, you're not guessing. When you call that realtor, and if you don't have a realtor, we can connect you with a realtor. SellerRealtorNetwork.com, there's one connection. If not, Woodlands Prime Lending has some preferred realtors we can help you out with. But now you know what you're shopping for. You know the type of house you can qualify for. You know about the payment range so you won't be over budget or under budget. You know how much money you need for closing. You know everything before you even start. WoodlandsPrimeLending.com. Guess what? It is commercial time. So we're going to take a short break. We come back and talk more about getting you pre-qualified. We'll be right back.
For any maintenance needs on your commercial or personal vehicle, EVG Loan Store Service specializes on European, Asian, and domestic vehicles. We can assist you with wheel alignments, tire balance, AC services, computer and electric diagnostic, and more. We're located at corner of 1230 Aldine Mail Route and Reeston Road in Houston 77039. Our phone number is 936-344-1672, or you can find us on our webpage www.evglss.com. EVG Loan Star. If it's got wheels, we can fix it.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
There's a special place in the Woodlands where you can feel comfortable opening your business. We are located at 10210 Grogan's Mill Road. Our building has a unique Vedic architectural design with landscape grounds and lakeside views, on-site management, and maintenance. We also provide free Wi-Fi and the opportunity to promote your business on 91.1 FM The Boss. This wonderful location is near the Woodlands Mall, Market Street, and just minutes from Bush Intercontinental Airport. 10210 Grogan's Mill Road, the only social media building in the Woodlands. Don't delay. Schedule a tour today by calling 713-777-7368.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Today with Cachet, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Watch me live, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget, 91.1 The Boss. Today with Cachet.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
This is E.L. Crane of Real Estate U here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on 91.1 FM The Boss. Remember, that's Real Estate U. Insightful, informative, and a little humor tossed in. Real Estate U, listening live, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. each and every Saturday at 91.1 The Boss.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM. Welcome back. My name is Sidney Young. Welcome to the WPL, Woodlands Prime Lending Show. Hey, I want to talk about something. Woodlands Prime Lending Show is right here on 91.1 FM, The Boss Radio. The Boss Radio is pretty vast coverage, so to speak, all the way in from Houston to Huntsville and everywhere else in the north part here. Also, guess what, man? We're WWW. No, we're not Mr. Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide, but we are the WWW World Wide Web. Right?
Yes.
Wish we had Pitbull in there. Anyway, go to social media, man. Facebook, Twitter, the Twitch, I think is what they call it, something like that. All the social media sites we're streaming live out on. Right there, Vimeo, Roku, TuneIn is another place you can hear us. YouTube, all of them. Look us up, Apple TV, 91.1 FM The Boss. Go to radiotheboss.com. Radiotheboss.com, click on the Listen Live. Scroll down to about the center screen, click on the Listen Live, and you can catch the show there. And throughout the week, whatever you listen to, some cool music. We play top 40, Latin, country, rock and roll, all in one station. 91.1 FM, The Boss. Okay, that's the promo for the radio. Let's talk about back to the lending process. Now, you went through the process of getting pre-qualified. That was smart of you. You must have heard it on the Woodlands Prime Lending Show with Sidney Young or something like that. Anyway, you got pre-qualified. You got a decent realtor who says, you know what, I will not only list your home, I will not only put a sign out in the yard so people know your home's for sale, I'll put it on over 150 to 200 websites so that it's listed out there. Also, on top of that, I have a radio show such as 91.1 FM where they put me on as a guest and I'll talk about your show. Or maybe they have a TV show because there's several real estate shows out there. Maybe they have an online show. They have all types of different things that they can do as far as in the media realm of getting the word out about your home. Okay, on top of that, they say, you know what, I'll hold an open house out here for your particular house. We'll broadcast it live on social media while we're having an open house and let the world know about it. Things like that. You need those extras in there. Okay, now, guess what? They do all that, and a guy comes around and says, you know, you wanted this much money for the house, I'll pay you this much. And they come to you and they say, this looks like a good deal, take it. And you accept the offer. You've now got a buyer for your home. Okay? What do? The next thing you got to have is a title company, man. So we do a contract. I say we. The realtor does a contract. Okay, that contract, you sign it, the potential buyer signs it, and it goes to a title company. Now, at this particular point, they put up the escrow money, and the title company starts the process. They do the title search, make sure there's no liens on the property, and the whole process. From start to finish on a perfect, profile of a buyer, 30, 45 days. Maybe 30 within 30 days. Rarely, but usually maybe within 30 days. Okay, 45 days the latest. You've closed on the home, and boom, you're on to wherever you're moving to. A new couple's moving in, and that's the process. It's not very hard. Okay, now let's talk about something else. In the real world, that's a traditional way to go. But the real world is not traditional. When the map thing tells you turn left, you turn right. It's recalculating. Guess what? Not everyone's got a 620 credit score. Not everyone's been on the job for 10 years. Not everyone is financially got $10,000-$15,000 in the bank. Not everyone has all the checks and marks that have to be in place for traditional lending. Guess what happens now? Now you're considering private lending. Now, Woodlands Prime Lending also offers private lending. There's some prerequisites to that. What I mean by that is, there's different programs. The private lending programs are completely different. Matter of fact, if you go to woodlandsprimelending.com, look at services, the loan programs. If you're looking online at us right now, we got it posted up there. Carlos put it up on the board for everyone to see. But the loan programs on private lending, there's so many of them. If you don't have, let's say you're a foreign national. A lot of foreign nationals come here. They want to invest in the greater Houston area. They have money. They want to buy a home for their family to live in, but they've been in another country for a period of time. They can't prove up income here and everything else. Well, there's foreign national loans. Now, these are riskier loans, therefore, you're being charged more for the loan. There's probably more you got to put down. I don't know the parameters on it. You got to talk to JC over there at Woodlands Prime Lending about that. But I do know common sense is it's a more riskier loan. Therefore, you have to put more down on it and probably a little bit higher on the interest rates and points. Probably. You got to talk to him about that. I don't know. But anyway, foreign national loans. Okay, then you have all types of asset-based loans, such as you guys out there that are the next. What's the real estate people you see at 2 a.m. in the morning, the infomercials, the fix and flippers? Those guys. Okay, maybe you're one of those guys. You want to fix and flip a home. You see, what? I'm getting the real estate game. We got fix and flip programs, okay, for private money, and these come with asset base. JC was talking about a 100% asset-based loan the other day, and I never heard of such a thing. Usually it is you got to put in 20-30% down and everything else, and I said, you mean to tell me all I got to do is pay for the appraisal? Yeah. I said, oh man, but it's all asset-based, so it has to be the right assets, as so to speak. Your loan-to-value, ARV, after repair value, because you got what it's worth today, then you fix up this, and this. What's going to be worth when you're done? So that's what I'm talking about. The after repair value. So all these factors, if you want to get in the real estate game on the private sector, woodlandsprimelending.com. Give us a call, fill out the form, or call, either one. Fill out the form and call and let JC explore it. Let's talk about something else. How about you investors that say, you know what, that medical building over there has been vacant for 5 years now, and I can do something with it. And you want to buy that medical building. Let's say you find a commercial piece of property. It's right there on the interstate. You say, man, this is a perfect investment for me. But you don't want to come out of pocket with your own personal money, because that money works better for you when you have it on hand and using other people's money. OPM, you know OPM. We do commercial lending as well. The commercial asset side, man, I'm telling you, we got some tremendous assets. We got Anthony over there. We go up to in the millions. We do deals in the $10-15 million mark. I mean, he does deals in the $100 million mark. He's on our team. Just incredible sources we have for deals that large, and he does them all the time. He's here on staff, has an office here within the Woodlands Prime Lending offices, and it can be done. So if you're doing a multi-million-dollar deal, bring it on board with us. Let's sit you down with Anthony. Let's sit and talk about it, and let's get the parameters out on it. Let's see what we can get it done for you. We have that type of resources. How many places have that? Very few do. We do. Okay, we're going to take a very short commercial break. We come back, I'm going to wrap things up, so don't go away. I got some surprises for you.
Watch us live on our social media, Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey listeners, be sure if you've tuned in to KNLY 91.1 FM The Boss Radio, not to miss out on the Daily Buzz Radio Show. You can listen and watch us live Monday through Friday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Talking with local businesses in the area, special events occurring locally, and the newest and hottest topics around town.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM. We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Hey listeners, be sure.
Hey, welcome back. Woodlands Prime Living Show. Welcome to the WPL, man. Come on in. We got some more time left. I want to talk to you guys about that are here in the greater Houston area about doing business here in the greater Houston area, okay? Because Woodlands Prime Lending, we're Texas-based in greater Houston area, obviously the north part, Woodlands. But, you know, we're licensed in Texas, so we can do loans anywhere in the state of Texas. But let's talk about some of the numbers here in Houston before we go off here. You know, we had this the other day, and it really blew my mind that the average home price in greater Houston area went up to $310,000. You believe that? $310,000. That's incredible, man. You know, now at the same time, I was thinking the average price was roughly about $150,000, $200,000. $310,000. That's because everything's doing really well. You know what I'm saying? So also on top of that, days on the market. Days on the market. Now I didn't expect this. I was expecting a little bit less, but days on the market average 56 to 57 days on the market. So, you know, it's taking a month and a half, 2 months to get your home sold, but you're getting more out of your home. So check this out, man. If you're looking to sell your home, you're getting more out of your home. You know what? Get a hold of a realtor, get your home listed, but tell that realtor, hey, you know what? I heard this Woodlands Prime Lending show, man. I heard you got to get people pre-qualified. I know you already know what you're doing, but send them to Woodlands Prime Lending, get them pre-qualified. Okay, let's talk to you real quick, you owner financiers out there. Nothing wrong with that. I'm telling you, you're missing out if you're not hiring a realtor. A realtor can get your home sold quicker than an owner finance deal. But some of us old guys like myself, we say, I can sell it myself. I've been selling homes since 1931. Anyway, if you're an owner finance, you say, I'm going to owner finance this house. You know what? Owner finance it with financing. I'm owner financing, but financing available for those who qualify. You know what? Find somebody that says they want to buy your home. Go to woodlandsprimelending.com. You get their information, connect them with us, have them fill out the app on Woodlands Prime Lending, and guess what? You now offer financing for your home. Okay? So if you're not going to use a realtor, I advise not against that because realtors know what they're doing. There's so many things that could happen to you on a transaction that realtors are trained to make sure don't happen to you and look out for your own benefit. But if you're stubborn, you say, I can sell it myself. You offer financing. You know, that opens the door for so many more people than if you just say, owner. You know, I'm owner. I'm selling it myself for sale by owner, and you go get your own financing. If you don't have the money, it ain't my problem. No, for sale by owner, offer financing. Contact Woodlands Prime Lending. Talk to JC. Have them fill out the application online, and you now offer financing. So many more people come crawling to your for sale by owner because you do that. Okay, so think about the tools Woodlands Prime Lending offers you. Residential. What I mean by that, realtors, get your people pre-qualified. You already know what to do. You guys are a heck of a lot more trained than I am. Get your clients pre-qualified. Okay. Also, commercial. Man, if you're thinking about buying that building out there and you say, well, that's a $10 million purchase. I need to go to Morgan Stanley or a place like that. Guess what? Woodlands Prime Lending has connections that do the $10 to $15 million mark. We'll get you Anthony over here in our office, and trust me, when you get done with a meeting with him, you'll realize we know what the heck we're talking about. He does them all the time. It's a pretty standard deal for him, so to speak. Okay, now let's jump to private money. You want to do a fix and flip? Man, call us, Woodlands Prime Lending. Let's do a fix and flip, man. Let's get out there and let's it's all asset-based loan. You're not going to find a program like we have. Asset-based, man, 100% of cost. pay $500 for an appraisal if the asset fits the bill, so to speak. Okay, so go to Woodlands Prime Lending. Look at all the different options available to you there. Now, we're going to be on tomorrow, Thursday, at 5 o'clock. We have a special guest. It's going to be a loan officer. We're going to talk about some of the special programs she has to offer with Woodlands Prime Lending, because she is going to be coming over here doing all types of different things for us, and so we're going to talk more about that tomorrow. So tomorrow at 4 o'clock, tune in for our special guest on Woodlands Prime Lending. Friday, Amy Lampman with EXP Realty will be on. Amy is a pro over there, a veteran, been doing it for lots of years. We're going to find out what she does on top of just the sign and the listing to get your home sold. Woodlands Prime Lending Show coming to you every day, Monday through Friday. Tune in. Today, this week, remember, 4 o'clock. Next week, 3. We'll talk more about that on Friday. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining in.
There's a special place in the Woodlands where you can feel comfortable opening your business. We are located at 10210 Grogan's Mill Road. Our building has a unique Vedic architectural design with landscape grounds and lakeside views, on-site management, and maintenance.